Hey family, today I want to talk about sex. Okay, the last video I talked about death. Now I want to talk about sex, which they intertwine sex and death, life and birth. And I'm going to do it through symbols so you can kind of see what it really is. That's the elephant in the room. No one wants to talk about, but everyone's talking about behind closed doors. Okay? Especially here in America. Okay, so when people talk about the love symbol, okay, the heart, everybody's going like this, right? This is dealing with, if you put, I'm gonna show you through symbols. If you put two twos together, that's what it forms. Okay, this is like the earth, and this is the two, and this is a two. Okay, this is the earth plane. Okay, this is the grounding force. This is level. This is heaven on earth. This is the second chakra. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. Okay, this is the sacral chakra. This is the life force. Without this, you would not exist. Without sex, you would not exist. So you don't have to be ashamed of it. You don't have to feel guilty about it. You don't have to uh, uh, feel like you're filled with lust and all these things you're programmed with. Okay, and the reason why you feel this way is because through a lot of times through religion, it doesn't want you. It's like when you tap into this sacral area. This is your prana. This is your life force. Okay, this is the very thing that keeps you in tune with the cosmos. Okay, in the Kemetic times and different ancient times, they used sex. Sex was sacred. Sex was spiritual. Now it turns to lust because we're dealing with our lower selves. Okay, like for instance, let me see, right here. Okay, I always talk about the Kundalini. Okay, with this Kundalini, when you rise it from your navel area, going all the way up, okay, it turns from uh, it turns from lust, it turns from selfishness, it turns from guilt, okay, to joy, contentment, peace. When it raises up the spine, okay, even to the point where you wonder where they get this dollar sign, because they work hand in hand. This is the spine and this is the Kundalini when you raise it up, but it starts in the navel area. It starts in your sexual energy. It's like being aroused, but you take that same energy, okay, and you take it to your crown chakra. This is what you talk about, sex magic, okay, because you're converting lead into gold. Okay, now when you look at this area, hope you can see this. When you look at this area, right, this is this is what they call XXX, okay, which is dealing with a sex rating XXX. But this is actually the top of the pyramids. This is a bird's eye view. If you go to Egypt or if you go on Google, you will see this. This is where they really get this from. Because in ancient times, right, in Kemet, if you go to the temples, you see sex all over the walls. You see, all set rotting Osir, Isis, and Osiris. Okay, especially the Temple of Dendera. You see it all over the walls. Okay, it actually looks like a movie reel. The way they got it set up is like lined up. If you move your head fast enough, you'll see it moving. This is where they get the first cartoons from. Okay, this is where you get the first movies from. Okay, by studying the ancient ways. But this is how they built pyramids. Okay, let me see. Right here. Hope you guys can see this because it's kind of blurry where I'm at. Um, when you see the pyramids, okay, this is the male, okay, and this is the female underneath. Okay, this is tapped into the earth, and this is the male. This is the male giving. This is the life force. This represents the sun. Okay, this represents going upward. This represents tapping into Mother Earth to give birth to the fruits of the sun. Okay, So this is the male, this is the female. Okay, they're intertwined. I've heard times where this is called a Merkaba. It's like a Merkaba diamond. Okay, they've said where I've seen videos where they said people when they transition, that sometimes they would see this form, this like diamond shaped form, because it's like the full totality of they fulfilled their mission while they here, the polarity of man and female on earth. Okay, this is another symbol, the Ankh. Okay, the Ankh, male and female. Okay, this is the male, this is her eggs, this is her womb. This represents everlasting life. Okay, even to the point where what I was saying about raising your vibration again, turning lead into gold, the Kundalini. Okay, it's like you go from the second chakra, which is a sacral, into the sixth chakra, your third eye, or the seventh. Okay, and this, when you look at the symbol, when you look at the symbol here, you'll see six. This is dealing with the sacral chakra, and you have 6 petals. And even right here, it looks like an A. Okay, even the tone when you tap into your third eye is A. So it's like A or A, however you want to resonate, whatever frequency that you're comfortable with. This is the sound actually that it makes, but it's interesting that it has six petals on this lotus, because it's telling you to raise subconsciously is to raise a sexual energy into spiritual energy, and therefore you won't feel guilt. It'll turn into joy. It'll turn to abundance. This is why sex and money, okay, work hand in hand if you know how to use it properly. Okay, Moneta, where they get the word money from, is a Greek fertility goddess. Okay, and her flower was the mint. This is why they print the money at the Franklin Mint. She would wear a mint crown on her head, and also she would wear fruit. Okay, she would wear fruit, and she would wear mint around her head, because that's the frequency, that's the flower that's dealing with finances, is dealing with money, is dealing with prosperity, is mint. Okay, but it shows you that because she's the fertility goddess, she would actually heal people through sex, and also they would come to her. She would help them how to handle their finances. Okay, so it's like we have to change the way we look at sex. We have to change all the ways we look at sex. Also, what I don't want to talk about, the sound of the sexual chakra, which is a sacral, which is a second chakra, is like saying the word you. So it's like you, while you hold your hand 2 inches below the navel, you do this sound. Ooh, and even I put this up here to show you, like you, right? But even if you was to put 2 lines on side of the U, let's say to follow the shape of the Y, okay, you will see a female, you will see a vagina, you will see a woman, her vagina, her standing up, okay. And this answers a lot of questions of who are you, okay, because you are here to take your life force and transmute it into spirituality. You're here to spiritualize matter and take away the guilt, take away the shame, take away all these things we're programmed with, and use it for good to bring heaven on earth. Okay, I remember I heard an interview with Lisa Bonet, and she said something that really struck me. And she said that it was a group of people that she was with. I think she was in Arizona, some Midwest, some town where it's like a small town. And she said it was goddesses. She said it was me, and 12 other women or something like that. And they had like a little cottage or something like that, a ranch where they go meditate, they do channeling, they do spiritual work, they tap into their sexuality of knowing who they are. Okay. And they said what they would do is people would come to them for advice. And she said whoever it was, because she said we will open them up their sexuality, we will show them who they are. And she said, we will turn bombs into roses. We will turn bombs into flowers. She said, whatever person came to see us, whatever goal they had in mind, by the time they left, they are fulfilling their goal. Because she said, imagine coming to a place with people with this pure love, and they're just showing you who you are. They're catering to you. They're nurturing you. Okay? They're showing you to let go of the shackles of shame and guilt. She said, whatever goal you have in mind, by the time you leave us, you will fulfill it. She said, we're here to transform this world into love. This world of hate into love. And that's my message also to you. I want you to look at sexuality as power, and I want you to look at that as spirituality. Okay? So I don't want you to feel guilty no more. I don't want you to feel shame. I don't want you to feel all these, low levels, just feeling low about it. I want you to use it for your own good to bring heaven on earth as we used to do it. Okay, family, I just wanted to drop this video about sex. And I wanted you to see, even with the Kundalini, I want to show you something more. Even with the Kundalini, again, one more thing. You see how the Kundalini is going like this? Well, you wonder where they get the word sex from also. You see? It's like the DNA. It's like the crossing. And it's like C, the X, the unknown. The part of you, the oneness that you can't be measured by. This is how you came into this reality, is seeing the unknown and tapping into this frequency. And you're here to physically raise it back up to the unknown, which is your crown, your third eye. All right, family. Y'all have a good day and love and light. All right, see you later. All right, peace.